Greetings, fellow conquerors, and welcome back to Byzantium here in EU4, where we're currently sitting on Venice's face, among other things. Now, I am curious as to why our siege tick just went up and then down again. I don't even know. Anyway, I want some opinions. You know, I've been looking at some of the posts for the upcoming DLC. Now, I don't know what everybody thinks. What do you guys think of the upcoming new DLC that is supposed to encompass Asia? I love that they're finally looking at Asia, but how do you guys feel about it? Because I feel like some of the things that are being added is just feature creep for the most part. Now we can almost research line infantry, which is pretty great, and we've won the Siege of Rhodes. So now we have 100% war score. We can do whatever we want to these poor souls. First of all, we're going to separate peace with Rhodes themselves. This will give us 15 aggressive expansion, which we're still at 276 aggressive expansion with the Mamluks, so nothing is really going to change there. We're going to take all 54 of their ducats, even though that's going to give us 0.01 inflation, and it'll cost us 24 birds. So let's go ahead and just do the annexation. And here's the thing about Rhodes. It's a decently sized province, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise autonomy because I really don't want this province to rebel if I can possibly avoid it. So here's the thing with Venice. I really want to take Venezia. We have the mission to annihilate Venice. That'll give us yearly legitimacy, which we don't really need, and aggressive expansion impact goes down, which is really nice. So let's see what kind of issues we would have if we were to take Venezia in this war. It would only be 18 aggressive expansion, which is kind of shocking, actually. Now, funnily enough, we can take a bunch of this land, and some people wouldn't even care. Some people actually wouldn't care at all if we took, like, a bunch of this land. Okay, so that's what we're going to do then. We're going to get 52 aggressive expansion. Florence might want to get into a coalition, but at the same time, getting Treviso does sound really, really, really nice. On the other hand, Treviso is also considered a part of the Holy Roman Empire, and the Emperor Austria could demand it from us. Which would suck. It would make everyone hate us and possibly increase our aggressive expansion impact. On the other hand, it's an 18 development province. Let's avoid that. Let's just not deal with unlawful territory at the moment. Okay, so yep, it's going to cost us more admin points than we currently have, which is fine. And we're going to take as much money from them as we possibly can, which is 425 ducats. We can also force them to give us war reps. So let's do it. There we go. The Byzantine Purge of Venetian Heresy. I love it. We now have the Resurgent Byzantium modifier. We finally finished our mission. So now we have a mission to restore the Pentarchy. We need to convert Roma, Al-Quds, or Jerusalem and Alexandria to Orthodox. We gain 20 prestige when this happens, and the event the Pentarchy happens. Let's do it. Our overextension is at 78%, which is going to cause some unrest, but that's okay. Now, one thing I am curious about is how big is Hormuz's and Iraq's army, because that could affect going to war with them. I hate that it auto-sorts this by size now. Let's see, so Iraq has 16,000 troops. Hormuz has... Where is Hormuz? They have 15,000. Okay. Oh, this is it. This is our chance. So we currently have an open diplomatic relations slot. What we're going to do is we're going to ally, marry, and then vassalize Qasim. Let's do it. The time has come. We are gonna bring the Catholic horde under our wing. And if Desmond wasn't already the meme for my channel, I can almost assure you that Qasim would be. So we're gonna marry you. Yeah, I was about to say. So many notifications. Maybe that guy in the comments that's like disable the flags is like he's right. Like okay, so now we can definitely delete our naval leader here. Let's just go ahead and take away that leader. Now we are going to leave an army on Rhodes because I don't want to deal with that. We're going to go ahead and transfer an army to Venice, Venezia. Alright, our royal marriage has ended. I don't know why that word was so hard to say. I'm sorry, Italian viewers. I've probably just shamed myself in your eyes. Okay, let's go ahead and gather all the boats. Oh sure, we'll marry Hungary. We do have the same, we don't have the same dynasty anymore. The Hunyadi dynasty has, oh no, it has. The Hunyadi dynasty is still active. Austria still wants to be allies. I don't think that they're going to feel that way after we invade them for the first time. And as a matter of fact, let us go ahead and, actually, we don't even need to fabricate claims because we have the Holy War Casus Belli. So, I'm sorry, Austria. It just ain't working out, you know? I'm sorry. Can we still be friends? Maybe not. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so, when this year ends, we're going to go ahead and pick up line infantry, which is going to give us a tactics and shock advantage, and when that happens, I think we're going to go ahead and attempt to invade Iraq and Hormuz. Although I would like to at least start coring these provinces before that happens, so we're making a ton of points in other areas. I say we go ahead and, oh, we've already got our, we've already got our national focus on admin, so that's a thing. Okay, we've stopped improving relations with Hungary. Okay, we've got a large fleet. And finally, we need to get an army into this area itself. Okay. You know, somebody was telling me once that I'm, like, better than Arumba. Like, I think it was, like, in the last episode, even. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, like, maybe I am. Maybe. But, on the other hand, I also make a lot of mistakes. Oh, the Mamluks now have internal conflicts, which means that any resistance that they would have given is no longer relevant. And we will promptly invade them when the time is right. Alright, it is now January. We will pick up line infantry. So here's the problem. Well, first of all, I need to convert some provinces. Can I convert Venezia? Oh, it was recently converted to Reformed, so we can't convert it yet, but that's okay. We're going to convert some of these Italian provinces. Which, by the way, we're now up to 1,647 development. It's 1660. So we're going to be really, really massive by the time this campaign ends. That's what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and get these troops in here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and mothball our 20 forts. Wow, we have 20 forts. That's crazy. We're going to go ahead and delete this one here in Naples. Where else can we delete forts? I mean... So part of the problem over here is that the fort is just in the wrong province. And this one as well. Same thing kind of goes for over here. Let's go and delete this one here and... Oh, we just built this one in Aleppo, though. Alright, fine. We're going to delete this one here in Trebizond. Because we're going to build one here in Circassia. Go and delete this barracks. We're going to build a fort. I know. The unthinkable is happening. We're building a fort. Now, because it's a level, you know, it's a level 6 fort, it's going to be really hard to get by, is the prevailing logic on that one. Oh, surprise, surprise! Russia is building a spy network. Okay, so we need to send Qasim a gift here, which means they would now accept vassalization. Please be my vassal. Alright, we've converted a province. Come on. 9 days! Alright! Yeah! Qasim! Welcome to the fold. Yeah, we're making half a ducat. Totally worth it. Totally. We had alliance breaking for a second there. I can't imagine with who or why, but maybe Hungary? Maybe Hungary doesn't like us anymore? I don't know. You know, if we get rid of our military axis with Austria here, we actually have yet another diplomatic slot, and I'm thinking of picking up a third vassal somewhere. I think that would be a really nice thing to have. We're still waiting to get enough admin points to core things, of course, to core all the things. Does it have our armies listed on here? Yes, it does. Okay, so we got legions 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Now, Legion 2 could use some more troops for sure. So I think we're going to go ahead and try to build up them a little bit. We are making 22 ducats a month positive in income after deleting some of those forts. So how is this army looking? It's got a decent amount of artillery. So we're going to build like 3 more artillery for it, and then we're going to build 4 more infantry regiments for it. Then we're just going to move them all into Venice. Our statesman has died. Well, this is very sad news. We could hire another one. Do we need diplomatic power for anything? I think the answer to that is not really. So we're just going to hire the El Cheapo statesman for... Ooh. 1 stability or 300 ducats. We're going to go with stability here. I think stability is really helpful. The people of Rome once again follow the Orthodox faith. The few diehard papists that remain are in hiding. While this certainly doesn't end the Great Schism, if anything, it deepens it. It certainly gives the Orthodox Church an advantage in the eternal battle for religious authority. We gain 20 patriarchal authority. We are now at 100% patriarchy. Get triggered. Sorry, that joke may have been a little out of taste, but you know what? It's good to me. All right. Okay, we're already converting these 2 provinces, which means that we can't core them. How quickly are these going to be converted? Decently soon. So the thing is, I wanted to invade Iraq very quickly. However, oh, Venice is fabricated a claim. Ooh, everyone watch out for Venice. Real scary stuff there, buddy. So, unfortunately for us, Florence is allied with France, which is going to make it very difficult to eat them, to say the least. But time will tell. Now, Spain has a good roster of allies, but just if you think of our army plus the French army at this point versus Spain, yeah, I don't think there's really much of a chance that they have. Our army continues to increase in size. We're currently up to 142,000 troops, and we could support even more if we felt like it. Which we don't, because we'd rather build things. You know, that's something that not a lot of people give us enough credit for, right? That we like to build things, that we like to, you know, construct things. Oh, we show people our resilience, and we gain +1 stability. Excellent. Alright, we've converted Brescia. It's not Brescia. I know. It's probably Brescia or something like that. But let's go and convert it. Listen, guys, I do attempt to try to pronounce things as best as possible. However, you need to tell me how to pronounce things if I'm pronouncing them wrong. Just saying. You need to tell me how to pronounce it, or at least attempt to in the comments, you know. We still haven't deleted this naval leader. We've been losing military points for no reason. I'm sure the comments are going to be filled with "bree," or however you pronounce that. Oh, hey, Mamluks, you're getting crapped on by your own people. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? All right, we're going to check our truce with the Mamluks here. It ends in June of next year, so I wanted to go after Iraq. However, I think that a war with the Mamluks again is going to be quite useful for us. And we'll just keep converting all the things. We're at 94% religious unity. We have almost converted the entirety of the Byzantine Empire back to Orthodox. What a beautiful sight. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. Next time we will probably begin a war with the Mamluks, continue coring our stuff, and think about long-term plans of expansion. So, it's been great, my fellow Romans, and I'll see you on the next one.